Anxiety, overcoming the fear of fear. Many of us are familiar with the feeling of anxiety, a quickened heartbeat, a racing mind, and a general sense of unease. But what happens when one starts to fear the onset of these anxiety episodes itself? This phenomenon, known as anxiety about anxiety, or meta-anxiety, can create a vicious cycle that's hard to break free from. Meta-anxiety is essentially the fear of experiencing anxiety symptoms. It is rooted in our natural instinct to avoid discomfort and distress. People suffering from this condition often dread the physical sensations, distressing thoughts, and loss of control that comes with anxiety episodes. This fear can be so powerful that it triggers anxiety, leading to a self-fulfilling prophecy. Psychologically, meta-anxiety can be traced back to classical conditioning, a learning process through which we associate certain stimuli with specific responses. For instance, if you've had a panic attack in a crowded place, you may start associating crowded places with panic attacks. Over time, even the thought of entering a crowded place may trigger anxiety, resulting in a cycle of fear and avoidance. Mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaged in the current moment. It can help reduce meta-anxiety by allowing you to observe your thoughts and feelings non-judgmentally. Acceptance, on the other hand, involves acknowledging your anxiety without trying to change or avoid it. Over time, this can break the cycle of fear and avoidance. CBT is a type of therapy that helps change negative thought patterns. It can help you understand that anxiety is not dangerous and that you have the ability to cope with it. This understanding can reduce the fear of anxiety. This is a psychological treatment that involves gradual exposure to the feared stimulus until it no longer triggers anxiety. In the case of meta-anxiety, this could involve intentionally bringing on anxiety symptoms in a controlled environment, under the guidance of a therapist. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can help manage stress levels, making you less susceptible to anxiety. In conclusion, the fear of anxiety, also known as meta-anxiety, creates a double bind for individuals, trapping them in a cycle of fear and avoidance. This fear stems from the anticipation of experiencing anxiety symptoms, causing distress and a loss of control. However, there are strategies to overcome meta-anxiety. Practicing mindfulness and acceptance can help break the cycle by observing thoughts and feelings without judgment. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can change negative thought patterns and build coping mechanisms. Exposure therapy gradually exposes individuals to anxiety triggers, reducing their fear response. Additionally, maintaining a healthy lifestyle with regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can help manage stress levels and decrease susceptibility to anxiety. By implementing these strategies, individuals can understand and overcome the fear of fear, reclaiming control over their anxiety. By 𝗔ih𝘅𝗶𝗲𝘁𝘆.